we're only going to do a handful of questions. Nick's got a couple as well, haven't you, mate? So, we might even put all of this in. So, but we will. I think we should start with Cameron because he's been instrumental in putting all this together. However, do you think all the effort that you put into this is it going to affect your performance tomorrow?
It depends how I do. If I do badly, then yes. If I do well, no, not at all.
So you think it could go like that? It could go that it's real bad, or you're going to perform out your skin?
It's a double-edged sword because on the one hand, it is been additional stress trying to organise and bring all this together. But at the same time, I think it's like having a home crowd, having that many people there cheering you on and willing you to do well. Then I feel like I'm just gonna have to pull a performance out because it's how can you not? You know.
Do you think the crowd are going to be there for you specifically because you're from Shetland, or is it going to be for all the Scottish lads, including Peter, in that as well? Is he here?
This is very private.
Yeah, so do you think it's going to be for all 4 or 5 of you Scottish lads, or is it just for you specifically, do you think?
I think it will be, everyone will get behind everyone, but at the same time, you know, you're going to get behind me more, aren't they?
Steve, we'll go to yourself. Sort of almost a similar question. Last week you was up on stage bodybuilding.
Sure was.
Do you think that's going to affect you going into a strength sport now, just 7 days later or something?
I tend not to think about it. That's how I get on with this. Like, I just try not to do. I don't want to look at last week specifically, performance-wise. I want to look at like the last 10 years and what I've done in the sport in the last 10 years. Then hopefully that's going to be enough to...
Last couple of under-70s comps you've been quite close to winning, but you've had a couple of niggles that maybe have just knocked you a few points here and there.
I turned up with a torn shoulder, the other year I dropped the sandbag and lost too many points. Hopefully I don't drop any sandbags or tear any shoulders this week. That's my game plan.
Yeah, which is good. I'm not sure there's no sandbags.
50% of my game plan is ready to go. I just need to protect your shoulders now, mate. I've got bigger since last time.
No injuries or anything like that this time?
Not just now, mate.
No.
It's just been the lack of food over the last 6 weeks. It might hold me back. But I'm sure some of the boys saw me in the last 2 hours. I'll be putting some food in. So
very good.
Hopefully negate that.
The last couple of UKs, it's pretty much actually really been Scotland versus England. But we've got 4 Irish lads joining us. So Jack, we'll start with you. You've got various records in the deadlift and things like that. So you are the one we're looking at with the deadlift event this week. But what about the overall competition? Or you just want to go and show, oh, I'm the best deadlifter here?
It's that one as well, was I know going into the overhead I'm not going to be one of the top picks, but on every other event I'm going to be chasing everyone and getting in between everyone. That's all I want to do, is just mess it up for the nice few ones who think they're going to win it easily.
Just getting in amongst that on that.
Anything picking off the floor,
they
have to be careful because I'm going to be behind them one way or another.
Would you put that into, say, like the duck walk, which sort of starts off with that kind of pick up, and then you got to move with it? So
Jace thinks he's got me in the duck walk, but it's not even close. Not even close to the duck walk. Oh.
Don't worry, Chase, we'll come to you. Sure. As long as we're not past your bedtime, though. Mark, there's, I don't obviously know some of you got Irish lads too much when it comes to what you've done, but we put you in talking about your max log, but you wasn't too confident on that. But you are confident on the Viking press. Why the difference on that? I know it's 2 different types of overhead, but
I think it's just the reactiveness of the Viking press more than like the first rep's always the worst. It's the same thing with deadlift. The first rep's always the worst, but if I can do 1, I can do 2, and then I can do 3. It's the reactiveness of getting that wrist to the top, getting it to the top, and it's hard to do that with a log when it's sitting on your chest as opposed to the Viking press.
Kind of thing,
But I think the main thing across all events is the consistency as opposed to, as Jack said, he's good at deadlift. Brian would be very good at over press, or log press, or any sort of overhead. Whereas I'd be sort of consistent. If I get top 5 at everything, then I'd pick that over being 1 or first and anything and near the bottom of anything else.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a bit fucking catty, isn't it?
Ryan, we'll come to you. What event is it that you're kind of looking at? I know I've got a couple of ideas on where you might be, but
I think they're doing well.
but yeah.
No, let's do that. Well, that's obviously looking, hoping to do very well in the biking press, and then I quite fancy going after that.
Do you
That's
think
my
you
world
could
record
beat Mark
tomorrow.
on that
Yeah.
biking press, do you?
Yeah,
All
of
right.
course.
We'll
Do
see
you
deadlift.
agree?
Doesn't matter. Deadlift. Points difference in deadlift.
Yeah. Well.
Consistency.
I've heard you might be doing the lighter option on the deadlift. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Doing
Deadlift.
there. Doing.
Yeah, deadlift has been a focus of mine in the sport generally, so it's something I need to get sorted. But it's something that is creeping up, so hopefully we'll get there. This weekend, as long as I can a point or two in deadlifts, I'm happy. And the rest of the events I'm fairly confident on, so
Have you done the car deadlift before?
no.
No.
A
You
bit
might
more
find
fun.
it's a bit different, and
Yeah.
you do all right.
Yeah, I reckon so. I think because of the
It's just a
slack,
car, yeah.
because of the slack in the bar, it is slightly more elevated. I'm a bit better on an elevated deadlift, so I'm hoping that'll carry through. Give me a point or two,
Yeah.
and then just smoke the lads and everything else, and it'll be grand. You know.
Smoking the lads on everything else. James, you're pretty confident with the log as well.
Yeah.
Almost like Brian is there. Do you think he's going to
Well-
smoke you on the log?
No.
I was
No.
very confident no
And,
there.
you know, not to talk Ryan down too much, but I'm also quite good at deadlift as well.
We're going to
So,
be lifting some big stones over this end.
so I don't think I'm really going to drop points anywhere unless I drop the frame, which is a very real possibility. But honestly, I couldn't have really picked a better set of events for me. I know there's like some of the things, you know, the frame and the farm and the frame medley. There's guys that will, that will beat me, but I'm probably gonna. Well, I will win the log. Let's be honest. I'll probably win the Viking. I'll do well at the deadlift. I'm very quick, so I'm going to do well at the duck and the farmers and the frame. I'm one of the better guys at stones as well. So, it's hard to be humble in this kind of situation.
Just like you.
Might as well just leave it there then, haven't we? And just give the trophy to James.
Let's not waste time, lads. Just give it over now. No, I know where I'm going to lose some points, but I just don't think I'm going to lose enough points for it to be a problem for me.
Right.
If I'm being completely honest.
Well, I think someone might have you on that sort of consistency kind of battle. I think that's Mr. Will Sanderson. He's normally pretty consistent. He's given you all 2 hours head start on the weight recovery as well. Would you agree with that? That you could see yourself being consistent enough to challenge James for these top spaces?
I'm just happy to be here, to be honest, and keep up with all these young guys and just keep an aim in the sport.
So how long have you been competing now?
It's my 19th year.
19th year.
I told you before, didn't I, about how many competitions? I'm coming up to 50.
50 comps.
Yeah, nearly. It'll be like 47 or something.
Bloody hell.
So you have more strongman experience than Chase has life experience.
I think that's maybe a good time to go to Chase then. So how does that make you feel knowing that there's an athlete you're competing against tomorrow that's been doing strongman longer than you've been alive?
It's pretty mad to be fair. But I know how good Will is, and I know he's put in the years. He's done like every weight class possible.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He's kind of gone for it all. But yeah, it's a bit weird.
What are you expecting yourself from tomorrow? Because I know you're still trying to gain experience.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, because I'm younger, I have some advantages. I'll probably progress a little bit quicker than everyone else because I'm a bit younger and I'm a bit more healthier than everyone else because everyone else seems to be broken. Like mentally and experience-wise, I'm a bit lacking on that one. So that's what the main thing I'm trying to learn from. I learned from Natty England's a lot, and I'm hoping to put that in for this weekend and manage my expectations and know what I should be doing, and if I'm not doing something, why I'm not doing it.
Do you think this duck walk event is yours though?
I've been feeling pretty good in training, yeah. I've been running around with the 140 quite a bit, so.
Running around with the 140.
Yeah.
If you had to pick 3 of the guys here that are definitely not going to beat you
Damn.
at the dock, who's that
And
going
the
to
dock
be?
in particular?
Yeah.
Murphy. That's it, it's Murphy.
We'll see you tomorrow.
So if you don't, you'll have to buy him a beer.
Yeah, we've already got
Oh,
a wager.
you've got a wager up, yeah, all right.
But if he beats me, I'll happily buy him a drink.
And if he beats me, I'll buy him a food tube.
You're old enough to.
Yeah, just about.
We're going to come to Dan. So Dan, you actually competed at the very first under-70s we ever put on.
Yeah.
Connor Close did as well, and he was nearly here, but he's disappeared, so I don't know what he's doing.
Well, it's kind of close, not on here.
Do you think that's going to give you any kind of advantage overall? Or? No. Just trying to give you a chance here to big yourself up.
6 points and I'll be happy. That was
6
it.
points. 1 point on each event. I think you'll do better than that. Who thinks Dan's going to do better than that?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to beat Chase on at least one
It depends how long it goes on. If it goes past 7 o'clock, well, I'll beat him because he won't be up.
Yeah. Oh, have you got your permission slip from your mum, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So, got to 7:30 instead of 7, so we're good.
I think Nick might have a couple of questions for you because he was actually a little bit more prepared than me. All that was winged. So
Yeah, so I'm going to go back to Dan. As Ashley says, Dan is sort of one of the OGs of the under-70s
oh
group.
yeah, Nick was there at that comp as well. I did
Yeah,
forget
yeah.
it. Sorry, mate.
And obviously the sport it's growing globally. So how do you see the future of the under-70s division evolving over the next few years?
I think given it's only been around for 2.5 years, it's done a lot pretty quick. The kind of natural pathways, adopting class, unbreakable, sacred class. Hopefully putting on a show with the athletes that have been there in the 70s that Ash has run and done across a couple of years. Hopefully it'll keep getting the traction it's gained, keep getting more people and just keep progressing.
Do you think the standard's going up every year? Every show, is that standard being pushed up as well?
100%, easily, yeah, without doubt. I think as more people come in, the variation across the kind of class just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. So Charlie, the under-70s category often emphasises speed and endurance, sort of over sheer mass. So how has your training adapted specifically for this division?
There's still a lot to go, to be fair. I think statically as well, missing has improved. I think that's what's stopping from getting to the top, to be honest. Farmers have always been pretty speedy, there's an athletic background. Give these guys a run in the duck walk as well. So I'm showing them any videos, keeping their secret. Yeah, pretty quick on the moving events as well.
Yeah. What do you think the biggest misconception about an under-70s strongman athlete is? Because fans can underestimate lighter weight classes.
I was actually saying to Cameron, I think a lot of the bigger weight classes were surprised in terms of numbers and ability as well.
Yeah.
I've seen some of these guys putting triple digits above their head. I think that's shocked a lot of weight classes as well. Even the turnouts as well, to be fair. I mean, it's 15, 16 here, 24 another comp. Yeah, it's good numbers as well.
That's good. James, we know how humble you are. Who do you see as your biggest competition here, and what makes him a threat?
I mean, well, nobody can look past Cameron. He obviously has like such a strong track record. Stephen as well, again another guy who's very good all round, not going to drop a lot of points. Will too. I mean, unironically, I'm not just kissing ass after shitting on everyone. Everyone has their strengths, and a few of the guys.
I don't know, there's kids here.
Oh yes. Sorry. Everyone has their strengths. Obviously, some of the ones that are named are more consistent all round, but Brian's going to be pushing me on the overhead. He has a good chance of winning that event as well. There's some really good deadlifters. Mark's great with his grip, even though he doesn't even use his thumbs, which is ridiculous. Will also very good overhead. You know, Cameron, Stephen, Rory, all great at stones. So and the set of events and people's strengths as well. There really is a lot of opportunity for, you know, people who are maybe mid-pack to do really well in a couple of events and really actually chop and change their overall placing. So, you know, obviously I'm putting on a bit of a bravado, but it really could be anyone's game.
Do you think there's any event specifically that's going to be the biggest separator?
I think the duck walk and the farmer's frame has the most scope for mistakes to be made, for just little issues with transitions, or people who've maybe drilled a bit better, people who are just simply faster could really either drop a lot of points or gain a lot of points, and that could really mix things up, I think.
Connor, what's one event in this lineup that you think plays perfectly to your strengths?
Definitely the Viking press.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm the Viking press master here.
I always push press anyway, because I don't need to split jerk.
He does have the skill.
Do you think athletes that split jerk should be docked points then?
100%. I'd say 10 kilos off every limb.
They need to hand me. That's what it is. Yeah.
I'm still probably about 80-85% with my knee, but Viking presses felt pretty decent in training.
Decent. No further questions, you want
Okay. I think we'll let you guys maybe get some food now, but I think maybe just real quick. Sorry we've missed some people. Can't get questions for everyone, can we? I guess just our favourites. No. So let's just go down the line real quick. If you can film, do you want to start this side?
Yeah.
Your prediction to win the whole comp. You can say yourself if you want.
No, I'm going to put Cameron.
Yeah. So we got Cameron.
Really nice. Hang on, Cam.
It's got Cam.
Oof.
I think James.
Oh, okay.
It's between James and Cam, but I think Cam's going to have a home advantage.
I mean, obviously I'm going to say me. Cameron is in a very good position.
I think James will come second. Cameron will win.
I'm going to say Cam.
Home advantage, I think Cam's also in a great position, but maybe Stephen. How are you feeling?
I'm telling you tomorrow, man.
I'll be Cam.
I'll say Cam.
Well, I'm a contrarian, and I think Steve's the dark horse here.
Just keep it quiet as you go down the stairs.
Just keeping a note of everyone.
He's taking a note there of everyone who's not said Steve.
Honestly. Yeah, I think it's going to be. I can put a mix up for top three. Potentially top four with Will. Am I right here as well? Between Cameron, James, and myself. I think whoever makes the most mistakes, or whoever makes the least mistakes, is going to get on that podium. There's all four of us will be inconsistent. I think that's very hard. But I'm going to be trying my hardest to stay up.
Put an end to it. Wow.
I shan't.
I think James is going to draw a silver trophy collection. I'm going to take it.
It's not very nice. No predictions for the Irish lads. That's not very nice, is it, Ryan? You didn't fancy saying yourself.
Anybody but an English fella, and I'm happy. There's your. Come back.
Let's go to Martin. He's got to say that again. That could be the intro to the whole video.
Anybody but an English fella.
There you are. Good.
James wins, we start his little entry rate for that.
Yeah, that'd make quite a good little sort of short reel, wouldn't it? Well, you didn't give each other too much stick, so well done on making weight, and have a good evening. Fuel up, and we'll see you all at the leisure complex around 12:30. Is it the minibus?
Yeah, we'll get picked up at like 1:45ish. We'll be there for one, basically. Cool. So be ready for 1:45. Okay.
Just make sure Cameron doesn't get near any of your drinks. Yeah, keep them covered, and Have a good evening, lads.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
You guys, thank you.
Yeah, weren't sure there. Do you clap or do you not? Let's just all clap. Will just really wants something to eat now, don't you, mate?